Hello. So, the other day I saw a video called Jawbreaker Tag by Emma, and I just thought that I'd take a try at it or something. And it's meant to be like a raw video where you answer a bunch of questions, or like you answer as many as you want from a list that she provided, and it's questions that people have answered from her latest magazine called the Jawbreaker magazine. But yeah, so I decided to do that today because I don't really have that much work. I mean, I do have a lot of work, but nothing specifically due tomorrow. Um, so I just got out of the shower, like a bare face, no eyebrows or whatever. Um, but yeah, I guess this is the real as you can get. In my pajamas, well, this is like my favorite shirt. It's so comfortable. Okay, I haven't seen the questions yet. However, I've heard people talk about some of them, but most of them, I have no idea what they are about. Um, hmm. What are you passionate about? Okay, I'm clearly so passionate about theater. Like, theater is literally my life. I'm going into theater for university, and I'm so excited for that. Um, I know when I was like younger, I've always wanted to be a fashion designer. Like, which which little girl never wanted to be like a fashion designer when they were younger? So for a while, I wanted to be that. I think up until maybe grade 8 or something, or some, yeah, I don't know. But anyways, I've always done theater though. Like, I was in theater club when I was in elementary, and I played Ratty in Wind the Willow for my elementary production. However, it wasn't that much of a big deal. It was fun and all. I loved to sing, I loved to act, but I didn't really see a career with it. But until I started high school, and that's when like things escalated, and I started to find, like, to get to know myself a little bit more, if that makes sense. So basically after grade 10, when I was in the Mulan production, that just like performing Mulan just like made me so happy. Everybody knew I was happy. My parents, like my dad, when he looks at me, he can tell like I'm really happy performing. And from then on, I was like, this is what I want to do. Like, I'm so passionate about theater. And I've always gone on my theater trips at school called ISTA. And I was planning to make like a separate video for that, talking about ISTA, why I love it, and like what happens and stuff around like that. Because I have so much to say about ISTA. Um, but yeah, I'm planning to become a theater teacher in the future because, it's just a way that I can keep myself engaged within theater, and teaching is just like so rewarding because like I'm so inspired by my own teachers, like my theater teachers. So if I could do that to like another kid or whatever, that's like really great. Um, do you believe in yourself? Um, I guess it's a tricky question actually, because obviously everybody have like doubts and whatnot. There's always a moment in your life where you're like, fuck, I really can't do that. I'm not gonna accomplish all these stuff. Like, okay, at the beginning of grade 12, I didn't really expect anything much of like my achievements, because I've always wanted to get into a university, and throughout my life, watching like movies and TV shows of people getting into universities and stuff like that, like, wow, they must be hella smart or something like that. Like, university, that's such a like an adult thing, Like, how could I do that? But after going through college applications and stuff like that, I went into it not expecting much. I applied to like some of the, maybe just like a couple schools. I'm like, I'm probably gonna get in because it's not that competitive, and the scores I need aren't that high and stuff like that. So, yeah, but then I applied to other schools that are like really good as well. With like, I was just like, I don't know. I'll just apply just to apply. And then like I was getting into these really good universities, like performing arts school, and I'm like, damn, like I never thought that I never thought that I would be accepted. And like especially there's two schools specifically that in the UK, well, in England, LIPA, which is Liverpool Institute of Performing Arts, and Royal Central School of Speech and Drama. Like, I got into those schools, and those schools are like really hard to get into, and that just gave me a boost of confidence, and not to sell myself short about anything. And I guess because I'm so dedicated to theater, that's why I'm pretty good at it, and I think that gave me the advantage of getting into these universities. Of course, it's like performing arts university. Of course, I have to like have some sort of performing arts background. But yeah, I think most of the time I do believe in myself because that's why I even do stuff. Like, I believe in myself in. Okay, no. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just gonna scratch that. But yeah, most of the time I do believe myself, although I do have doubts sometimes, and that's normal. Everybody has doubts. Um, what advice do you have to give? Um, as a graduating student, because I'm literally graduating next month. I'm so excited. But anyways, I'm 18 now, and I think if you're in high school, like I'm more relatable towards people in high school because you guys or they are closer to my age. However, if you're younger, that's completely fine. Just keep these stuff in mind. But anyways, it's okay to make like such big mistakes in high school because that's when you're supposed to like start to learn stuff, and it's okay to have mental breakdowns, it's okay to have heartbreaks, it's okay to like cry yourself to sleep almost every night. Like, okay, that sounds really bad. Like, obviously you don't want to cry yourself to sleep every night, but by doing so, um, you know, I feel like it's okay because eventually you will stop crying, and it's not gonna be something that's gonna be with you throughout your entire life, but might as well like get it done and over with in high school. Like, be stupid and cry over a breakup for months or something. And once you're done with that, you kind of realize like, fuck, I just like wasted my time. I'm never gonna do that again. And it's just something like that. Um, it's okay to just like to move on. It's so hard to move on, especially for me, because I think my personality, I just get so attached to things so easily. Like, I get attached to the smallest things ever. Okay, so recently, okay, I'm talking about theater again, but anyways, for my solo project, and I have the video. It's on my account, so you can check it out. For my solo project, I worked so hard on my set. Like, I moved things from my real room. Like, okay, my room right now is completely empty. This wall, it's like, I used to have pictures all over this, and I used to have like this boa, and I had like my tiaras, like my fake tiaras and stuff like that. And I had like collages on that side of the wall, but now it's all gone because I took it all to school. I took it for my set. And basically, I like in this part of my school, there's like this room called the Mad Lab, and it's used for like so many different things, but I specifically booked the room for my set and my performance and stuff like that. So I set up all of my stuff there, And I spent so much of my time, like I spent my free periods in there setting up, decorating, like making sure things are where it's supposed to be and stuff like that. I spent so much of my time, and there was like an actual like bed because I wanted to recreate my bedroom in at school, and as well as my bathroom at school as well. So I got so attached to this set. It was like almost heartbreaking, like to dismantle it. Like I didn't want to take it down, but I knew I had to because I want to take my stuff back. I want my room to feel like my room again. Because for a while, like for like a month, I felt like my bedroom was my set at school, which is really funny. But yeah, I was so attached to that. And okay, wait, what? Okay, my question was, what advice do you give? And like, I'm talking about freaking my set that I'm attached to. It's okay, like, I always go off on tangents all the time. And yeah, basically, I was attached to that place. It was just a set, it had no value or anything like that much. But yeah, advice is okay. I said it's okay to cry, it's okay to have breakdowns, it's okay, everything. Yeah. And it's okay. Oh, yeah. I was talking about attachment because you have to learn how to let go of attachment. I think that's where I was going. But an advice is that in high school, I think you will get attached to things, especially to people, because in high school, that's when you're like meeting people that would probably be there for you. I mean, that you think they will be with you for your entire life. Like, in the future, you know what I mean? Like, people you meet in high school, you're gonna go to college together, you're gonna grow up together, learn, be best friends forever, and stuff like that, which is totally possible. But I'm just saying that sometimes when you're so excited about friendship like that, um, sometimes, like, as much as it hurts, as much as you feel like, for the past years, I've been so committed to something and stuff like that. And I'm not trying to say completely disregard it, like throw it away. Like don't ever think about that again. I mean, you can if that's how you roll. Like just like do whatever you want to do. But sometimes you have to put yourself first, okay? Don't let somebody drag you down because you are so attached to the idea of whatever it was, like the whatever you guys. Okay, let me put an example as like a boyfriend, okay? So if you feel like you're putting all your time towards your boyfriend and you're making all your decisions around your boyfriend and you're not giving yourself enough credit. You're not like thinking about yourself. You gotta let your boyfriend go because you're not gonna grow. You're not gonna be who you want to be. You're not gonna do what you want to do if you're gonna have this attachment to your boyfriend. Like you feel like, oh my god, we've been together for so long. Like how can I throw this away? How can I give this what we had was so good away for something selfish, for something I want to do? Okay? And first of all, that's not being selfish. If you think that you want to do something that makes you happy, if you want to go to a certain university, or if you want to pursue a certain career, or you want to go, I don't know, do whatever you want to do that you think will make you happy, you gotta let the past go. You gotta let your boyfriend go, okay? And I'm not saying don't ever talk to him again, because what you guys have or had was good, is good. However, at the moment, it's not ideal. Maybe in the future, you can come back to it, because if you guys are meant to be together, you're meant to be together. You will go back together. You will date again or something like that. And that's just like how life is. Like, just live it. Don't plan too much. As hard as it sounds, like obviously you want to know what's going to happen in your life, but like just live life in the moment. Like live in the moment. Go with the flow. Don't set everything in stone in high school, because it's so like I don't know. I forgot the word. It's like, I don't want to say it's like unbalanced. It's like not flexible. It's very, what's that word? It's like, okay, I'm being all sciencey, like fluctuates. I don't know. Something like it's unstable. It's unstable. That's what it is. Like high school is totally unstable. Friendship's unstable. Your personality's unstable. Your thoughts, your like dreams, your goals, everything's unstable. It's not set in stone. And don't think that you need to have like a proper plan or something like that. Like just because one person might know what they want to do in the future doesn't mean that you have to know what you want to do in the future. Like you're literally only 18. Like if you're in 12th grade, you're only 18. That's actually really young. You might think being 18 is old, but it's actually not. And maybe if you're just starting high school, you're 14, 15, and that's even more young. Like just live your life the way you want it. You know, don't have anybody hold you back. Things will change. It's not the end of the world. Cry about it. Like, I don't know. Do whatever you want about it. Do whatever you feel like that would help you. And then move on from that. Wow. Okay, I think I answered 3 questions or 2 questions. I think I answered 3 questions and it was like 16 minutes. Okay. I could keep going on and on, but maybe I can like answer more like a part 2 if I wanted to. Maybe. I think I would do that. This is actually pretty fun. Like just to talk aimlessly, answering questions. But yeah. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna end it here for now. Hopefully I can do it again in the future. So yeah.